Hello, this is Annalisa from Faith Dream Crate, and welcome back to my channel. Easter is next week. It's next weekend. So I have a Easter card for you, and over the next few days leading up to Easter, I will have some more Easter projects and cards coming your way. So let's jump right into today's card. So I'm using this stamp set from Simon Says Stamp, and it is called Bunny Wishes. And it was so hard to pick the image for this, but we're going to go ahead and create the background for the card on the card panel. And I'm going to be blending some Distress Oxide inks together. And I chose to go with green because my son's favorite color is green, and this is going to go into his Easter basket. This is for my oldest son. So I did greens and speckled egg, and I blended those together. And I used the Cottontail blending brush from the Rabbit Hole Designs. And these work so well to blend all the colors together. And then I went ahead and flicked some water onto the background and allowed that ink to react and create a fun speckled background. And then I'm going ahead and getting that stamp set out, and there's so many cute images on here. I had a hard time, but I went with the bunny with the egg-shaped balloons, and I wanted to make a card with every image, but Easter will come again. And this stamp set is also set up for spring and babies, and it has sentiments for so many different occasions, and you could definitely pull this out for a birthday. Bunnies can be used all year round for sure. Some of the images are more Easter related, but some could definitely be used elsewhere. So I'm just going ahead and coloring this in with some Spectrum Noir markers. And there's nothing fancy about my coloring. I just go with the flow and have fun with the process. And I love how the alcohol markers just really make the images pop off the paper. It helps them to not be flat, in my opinion, and it just adds so much more to the images. There's so many different ways to color all of these cute images though. So all of the supplies that I use in today's video will also be linked down below. If you are curious about any of the products and would like more details, you can find the links down there. And also just want to mention that this process here with the background and stamping and coloring is pretty sped up because it did take a little while to do, so I didn't want this to be super long. So just so you know, it is super sped up. And just adding some details in here with the white gel pen to the balloons because I thought that it just needed a little bit more to just make those balloons pop a little bit more and make them look like Easter eggs a tiny bit more as well. And then I went ahead and used the coordinating dies for this stamp. And I ran that through my Big Shot machine. And then I'm going ahead and using some of that ink, the Distress Oxide ink, and using a brush and just spraying it and just filling in the blank spots where the die doesn't cut, so that it blends in with my background and there's not this white piece there. If you had a white background, this step would not be necessary. I'm just showing you how you can get these images to blend better and suit your background better if you have a colored background. Alrighty, and then just clean it up as I go. And I'm grabbing a sentiment from the same stamp set, Bunny Wishes from Simon Says Stamp. And I'm putting that card base directly into the Misty here, and it's actually not the Misty. It is a stamping platform from Hampton Art. And I'm using the Happy Easter sentiment from that stamp set and inking it up. And then I will use some foam tape to pop this bunny critter up, just to give the card a little bit of dimension and a little bit more. And I hummed and hawed over, should I add more to this card? I felt like I could have added some sequins or some Nouveau drops or something like that. But in the end, I left it the speckled water in this card and the detail on the balloons just really did it for me. Sometimes you don't need to add it, but I did add one more thing. I forgot about this. I added some shimmer. So this is the green shimmer, some mica powders that I picked up at Michael's, and I added some green shimmer to it. So when you hold it up in the light, there is a little bit of sparkle, but not too much, and the card is not super busy. So wiped that off a little bit, made sure that it was all dry. And I will show you the shimmer there. You can see that green shimmer. You definitely use clear shimmer as well. I wanted to see what the green did. All right, so that is the card for today. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing. And I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.